What's going on, car family? I'm Ben Wayne.
I'm Esha Wayne.
And thank you for joining us in another video. Today we're taking a cruise in the refreshed 2020 Mercedes-Benz GLC 300. It's been quite a while since we filmed this car when it initially came out. That was like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So before we get started, if you find yourself interested in this car, please be sure to reach out to my friend Jesse Cannon-Wallace at Atlanta Classic Cars. Also, if you know of anybody who has exotic cars or luxury cars in the Atlanta area, shoot me an email because I would love to film it. So Esha, let's go ahead and start talking about this car and take it on a quick test drive.
Where I would like to start is that we're getting ready to pass the pre-owned section, and I know they have some red ones just like
Oh
this.
My gosh,
on
she's
the
starting
lot.
already.
It's right there. It's going down. I can upgrade my Mini to the GLC. What you think?
So if you guys been with this channel for a while, you know that this is one of Esha's favorite cars that we're reviewing today.
With the Bentayga.
Along with the Bentley Bentayga.
Not left the Bentayga.
But let's go ahead and talk about this one. So this is a new refreshed for 2020. So up front, you're getting new LED headlamps. You know, you're getting revised LED tail lamps as well. And then the major changes take place in the interior of the car. But back to the exterior, you'll notice that this car is way more curvaceous than the GLK it replaced in 2015.
Right. The GLK model was definitely boxy.
It was a block.
I didn't like boxes. However, I would have, if that model was still out today, I probably would have got it because I definitely like the vehicle. It's very good. It's sturdy. It drives very well. But as you guys know, I like the rounded shape.
So one of the major differences between the GLC and the GLK is that the wheelbase has been extended by over 4 inches. And that translates into a smoother ride and also an additional 2 inches in the back. So those are some notable changes, what makes the GLC extremely different than the GLK it replaces.
I definitely noticed it when I hopped in the passenger side. Just the leg room overall is a different. Even the space here within my arms,
yeah,
you can just feel that there's more space.
Exactly. So of course the nomenclature for GLC means pretty much this is an SUV version of the C-Class. So a few years ago, about 4 or 5 years ago, Mercedes-Benz changed all their nomenclatures for their SUVs. So GLC is equivalent to the C-Class, GLE, E-Class, GLS, S-Class, and so on. So powering this GLC is a 2-liter 4-cylinder motor. Initially when it came out, it was 241 horsepower, 273 pound-foot of torque. But now for this year, you're getting 255 horsepower, 273 pound-foot of torque. That remains the same. So you're getting a slight horsepower increase. Not that this car really needed it, but it's there.
You know, I would take it.
You take either one. You don't need.
Can I get this in AMG version?
It does come in a 63 AMG model. That's a lot of power. That car is crazy fast. I don't know if you remember, we test drove it a while back.
I remember
that car is a rocket. Yes, you can get it in AMG, but you will literally double the price point for this car.
It's not necessarily needed in this, right?
It's not really needed, but for those who have it, I'm sure they have plenty of fun with it.
I would have a lot of fun.
This car is just more economical for the average buyer who's just looking for a small SUV.
I'm not the average buyer.
What do you mean you're not the average buyer?
Okay.
255 horsepower is enough. So anyways, that motor is connected to a 9G-tronic transmission, which shifts smoothly and seamlessly as well. So your 0 to 60 time is going to be around 6 seconds or so, which is not bad for just a normal everyday SUV, not an AMG model. So what do you like about the interior of this one?
You know, the interior's nice. I feel like it could be a little bit more.
A little bit more?
Yeah, just a little bit more. I feel like this is almost like a base model, like you said, for the average buyer. It's not overdone. They got some wood grain, you know, the steel here, perforated seats, the leather. It's good. I mean, I probably would want the wood grain reflected here on the, you know, on the paneling here. It's good. It's not over the top.
It's a GLC.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean, with this car, what you see is kind of what you get. So, one of the major upgrades for the 2020 interior is this 10.25-inch display. It's now a touchscreen. And remember, typically Mercedes-Benz does not use touchscreens in their cars. So, this is something we're starting to see in a lot of their cars. Remember, we saw it in the new GLE. So, another major upgrade is the MBUX system, the Mercedes-Benz user experience. So you can say things to go certain places or get the car to do certain things. You should want to give it a shot.
Yes. Hey, Mercedes.
How may I help you?
Take me to Starbucks.
Please select an entry. The route is being calculated.
So it's just that simple. The car starts calculating the route. It puts it on the navigation system for us. So let's just see how it goes. So isn't that a cool feature?
Yeah.
There's no more fiddling around with the GPS while you're driving. You're not too distracted. It's really just that simple. Other interior features is a refreshed steering wheel. So now you have these touch pads on the steering wheel. The steering wheel overall just looks really nice.
It does.
With this silver bright work, and then you have these black inserts where your buttons are located. So I really love the overall form, fit, and function of the steering wheel. And behind it, you do get 2 shift paddles if you want to do manual shifting. Not really necessary in this car, but it's there if you need
It's
it.
necessary for me.
Why do I have to get cut off every time I'm driving in Atlanta?
Yeah, by a little Mini Cooper.
We've almost had 3 incidents while driving in this video alone. So Atlanta drivers are not the best. I'm not even going to lie to you about that. Overall, the seats are extremely comfortable. They're 14-way adjustable. You do have 3 levels of heating in your seats and 3 position memory as well. Do you feel comfortable in the seats?
I do. It's actually giving me a nice hug. You know, oh, and the seatbelt hugged me too. This time the seatbelt didn't just hug here; it hugged down below. I was like, oh wow, wow, like they've upgraded that.
It is nice, the seatbelt tension.
Yeah.
Coming further down on the door panels, you do get laser cut wood trim. You have an aluminum door handle, your unlock and lock buttons, and then controls for all 4 windows on your driver's side. And of course, there's plenty of storage.
Okay, the
augmented reality on the navigation system is pretty neat. So it's going to tell us exactly where to turn. So look at the screen here. It says turn on Sugarloaf Parkway. There's no way you can miss that.
Jeez, with the arrows.
With the arrows and everything. There's no way you can miss that.
That is amazing.
Exactly.
I need that.
Exactly.
I'm so glad they put this feature in this vehicle. Because remember, we test drove another vehicle they had it in.
Mm-hmm.
It was like first coming out.
Yeah.
Not that this is something that's old. This is still new.
It's still new.
So I have a feeling that they're going to upgrade all of their vehicles with this. And I honestly feel like even if it's not a Mercedes, any other model, make, cars need to have this in there.
I agree.
On the display. It just does. I mean, you know, people still fiddling with their phones and
yeah.
You know, it's very, very difficult. I mean, they should probably get, you know, Google or Waze or whatever people would really like to use.
Oh, Waze is awesome.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell them. Go ahead and tell them.
So we were traveling recently, and we had on Waze, and it said live animal up ahead, and it was like 4 a.m. in the morning. We're like, live animal? Like, what animal are we about to see? It was a pack of deers.
And it was exactly where Waze said it would be.
That was insane. I was like, who pulled over?
Yeah, I want to know.
Said that these animals.
Who pulled over and put and said the animals are
like,
right here.
Waze, yeah.
So it's amazing how accurate it is.
Yeah. Yeah. But this,
make a U-turn, then you will have reached your destination.
Oh, I think it's telling us I think it's trying to take us to the Starbucks in Kroger.
Okay.
That's the only thing that's
well, we're close
there.
enough, so we'll just cancel the navigation. But I just wanted to show everybody the augmented reality.
So
it says
cool.
Sugarloaf right here, so you know what road you're on. There's no more buying $100,000 cars and then fiddling with the navigation on your smartphone.
Hey, Mercedes, cancel navigation.
Route guidance canceled.
Just
Thank
that
you.
simple. So you didn't even have to use the touchscreen. And of course, if you're not a touchscreen person, you do have controls, which have been revised here. So you have a nice, sleek touchpad with simple buttons, easy to navigate if you don't like using a touchscreen or if you don't want to talk to the car. So there's multiple ways of being able to control the same thing.
That's cool.
Now, as far as storage and seating, the rear seats are pretty comfortable. Again, like I mentioned, you get 2 additional inches of storage when compared to the GLK. And then as far as the trunk capacity, 19 cubic feet with the seats up, 54.5 cubic feet with the rear seats down. So you can carry a lot of stuff in here if you want to. So overall, this is a pretty nice sized SUV.
So I can carry a lot of clothes.
Yes, you could
The
carry
mall is
a
up
lot
the
of clothes
street.
and shoes. We're not going to ask the car where the mall is.
It's up the street. Or a lot of groceries, because I like to eat.
That is true. Esha will eat you out of a house and
That's
home.
not true.
That is facts. But overall, the ride is really smooth. I'm impressed with the overall feel of the car. My favorite feature of this car is the way the technology has been incorporated in it for 2020. The MBUX system just works seamlessly. It's really nice to not have to fiddle with anything. Esha, any closing thoughts?
I already, pretty much enjoyed this car. I like it. I like the extra space, the comfortability that it has to offer, the upgraded technology pieces. It's good. I would drive
It's
it.
really
It's
nice.
not over the top. It's good for a daily driver. And another thing that I definitely kind of do like, I feel like the seats may have been extended just a little bit to provide that extra comfort while driving. I definitely enjoy that. Or that might just be me.
And even though this is a smaller SUV, you don't feel like you're crammed in.
I don't.
The cabin feels really open, and part of that is thanks to this huge panoramic roof that the car has. Panoramic roof is a must. So I really love these glass roofs they're now incorporating on their SUVs as well. But overall, what a cool experience. This guy hops in front of me again. So that's enough driving for me today. We're going to wrap it up here. If you're interested in this vehicle, please be sure to reach out to my friend Jessie Cannon-Wallace at Atlanta Classic Cars. She'll be more than happy to take care of you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll talk to you in the next one.